Welcome. In this video, I will show you 5 things to do first after setup of your Garmin Bounce 2. First of all, in your Garmin Junior application, you have to set up the LTE subscription as it activates most of these devices' features. To set up a subscription, you have to go to your child's dashboard from the home menu, then go to settings. In settings, select connectivity and then select an option for the subscription. Select view a subscription, and here you can choose one of the 2 standard plans. The one is monthly plan, and the one is the annual plan. Choose whichever is right for you and continue with this plan, and then purchase a subscription for your device. After that, you have to connect to a Wi-Fi. To do that, you have to go back to the settings. It seems like it lagged. Let me relaunch it. Go back to your child's dashboard, go to settings, then open Wi-Fi settings. Select a Wi-Fi nearby by tapping the plus icon. Wait until your watch finds a Wi-Fi network and select the available Wi-Fi network. Provide a password to it. Give me a moment. Tap done and then continue. Select none if you don't have any boundaries set up, and actually that is the boundaries is the next step. So go to boundaries and set up some essential boundaries for your child, like your home, school, local park, or maybe the friend's house, and other boundaries that you consider essentials. Next, set up additional caregivers by going to more settings, then family, and here select invite member. Provide the email address and select the permission level, either guardian, caregiver, or communicator for your child. And the last thing is checking for available updates, as they often provide very important features like new applications and security updates also. So go to your device's app menu, then open settings. In settings, scroll down to system and find software update here. Tap on the software update, check for updates, and see if there are any updates available for your device. If there are, then take your time and install all the required updates. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you 5 settings to save battery and boost performance of your Bounce 2. First of all, reduce the screen brightness and screen timeout. To do that, tap the top button of your watch, then scroll down to settings. In settings, select display and brightness. Here you can select brightness and adjust the brightness. Lower it if you want to increase the battery lifetime. In the same menu, you can find the timeout and change it from 8 seconds to 4 seconds. This will also increase your device's battery lifetime. Also, turn off the wrist gestures, which to prevent the device from turning on unnecessarily, which will also save power on your device. And also go back to settings, check for sounds and vibration, and here you can lower the vibration level and sound volume by going to, for example, volume, and here you can change the system volume, which will reduce your device's battery usage, and also the vibration. You can disable the vibrations if you want to, and this will also increase your device's battery lifetime. Next is adding trusted Wi-Fi networks, which will connect to the Wi-Fi instead of relying on LTE, and it will reduce the battery usage on your device. However, you can do this only from the phone, from the official application. Now, in this application, what you have to do is open your child's dashboard, go to settings, and in settings, go to the Wi-Fi and add some Wi-Fis that your child finds themselves around oftenly, and simply tap on the Wi-Fi that you want to add and provide a password to it into this field. Then tap continue, and the Wi-Fi will be added. You can add up to 7 different Wi-Fi networks here. And now the next thing I want to tell you about is keeping your device up to date. To keep your device up to date, make sure that it's synced with your phone and make sure that your phone is connected to the internet. Go to System, scroll down to Software Update, tap on Software Update, check for updates. And if you do have any updates for your device, then of course download and install all the latest software versions. Okay, let's install now actually. And keeping your firmware in touch with your software, with your hardware, of course also increases your battery lifetime, especially in a long term. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to tell you about hiking, swimming, and GPS tricks on Garmin Bounce 2 that you need to know about. First of all, hiking and other sports that are available in your watch's activities section. Here you have not just the standard set of activities, but you can choose from many other activities like winter sports, outdoor sports, gym. Here we have the hiking and even the mountaineering, the disc golf, the horseback, the team sports, and many other presets. Plus, you can create your own other activity types and customize them however you like. And this allows kids to track diverse activities or adventures accurately. The next thing I wanted to tell you about is the GPS tracking, which is available via the LTE subscription, the connectivity subscription. This watch uses GPS combined with LTE to provide real-time location tracking to parents using this Garmin Junior application, which allows live safety monitoring during outdoor activities like hiking. And you can also call or message your device right from this menu in case of need. Also, here is you can activate, or rather your child can activate an emergency call, which will also send you their live location in one moment by holding down the start button for about 10 to 15 seconds. However, this option is also included in paid connectivity subscription. Now, the next thing I wanted to tell you about is water resistance. This device is swim ready and suitable for water play, but not recommended for deep diving. However, it can resist. It has a 50-meter standard for submersion, but generally speaking, I think it's not. It's mostly for swimming. This device simply ensures that ensures safety during swimming, so it can handle splashes and shallow water activities, and protects itself on outdoor adventures involving water. Also, the geofencing feature, which also available with the subscription, which is available in your device settings right here, lets you create geofenced areas like trails and park that alert you instantly if your child enters or leaves those zones, providing safety during outdoor excursions. And so that's all the features I wanted to tell you about in this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to present top 5 outdoor and adventure features on Garmin Bounce 2. The first feature that this device has is multi-sport activity profiles. This watch supports a wide variety of sports like bike, running, pool swimming, and even more like cycling, gym, winter sports, water sports, team sports, motorsports, and for example, horse riding. And this versatility allows tracking of many outdoor and adventurous activities beyond basic steps or play, tailored to kids' diverse interests. The next thing is GPS tracking with real-time location. It uses GPS with LTE connectivity to provide real-time location updates to use through the Garmin Junior application. So this facilitates safe outdoor exploration with live tracking and geofencing capability, which I'm gonna explain right now basically. So geofencing is available in your child's dashboard in your application. If you open settings and go to boundaries, well, unfortunately it's a subscription feature, and I currently don't have any subscription for connectivity on this device, but basically you can set up customized secure boundaries that I previously called geofences, and they trigger alerts when the child enters or leaves predefined areas like, for example, home, school, or park, or friend's house, or any other area, enabling monitoring of outdoor movements closely. The next next feature, rather than a trick, is this device has water resistance. Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here, but this device supports 5 ATM. This means that it can submerge to up to 50 meters underwater. So it's safe for swimming, splashes, and outdoor water play adventures. So this device, with this device, you can be sure that your active kid will not break it or will not drown it. So especially if your child enjoys aquatic activities, this device is surely for them. And also the last thing I wanted to tell you about is the activity alerts and reminders. So besides activity tracking, this watch can also send you reminders or alerts to encourage movement or notify of specific achievements outdoors. And this help keep kids motivated and active while parents stay informed of their child's outdoor engagement. So these are all the features I wanted to tell about you in this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will tell you about 5 hidden settings you must try on your Garmin Bounce 2. And the first one is the temporary boundaries, which let you set temporary geofences for one-time or short-term alerts for your child to notify you whenever your child leaves the geofence. To set it up, you have to go to your device's, to your child's dashboard, go to settings. In settings, select boundaries, and here you can set up the geofence for your child. However, this is a subscription feature, so you have to get the connectivity subscription for it. And basically it's great for special outings like leaving to a park or a friend's house, etc. The next thing is a customizable controls menu. To enter the controls menu, you have to hold the top button for a couple of seconds, and here you'll find some quick controls for your watch, and you can adjust these controls by tapping edit, and then selecting the controls that you want to remove from here by tapping the X icon in the top right corner of the control, or add new ones by tapping add and selecting the control that you want to add. The next thing is Wi-Fi location setup, which improves tracking your child indoors. In order to add a Wi-Fi, you have to go to the Wi-Fi menu in settings and then tap the plus icon in the top right corner of the screen and find a network that you can add to the list. You can add up to 7 different networks. So you simply have to select a network that you want to add and provide a password for it in this field. Now, the next feature is the advanced guardian roles in the application, and to multiply family members. So you can invite more family members as guardians or caregivers. In order to do that, you have to go to more and open family, and in family select invite member, and you have to provide their email address and then select the permission level. It can either be a guardian, a caregiver, or a communicator for your child. And the last feature is activity type customization, which allows you to basically create activities beyond defaults. So if you open the menu on your device's watch, you can open activities section. Here are some defaults. You can even get more here, or you can select activities and then select other, and then basically configure your activity however you like by setting alerts, labs, the settings for the touch lock, and also give a name to your activity, of course. And these are all the settings I wanted to mention in this video, so I hope that they I hope that they helps you get to know more about this device. And if this video was helpful for you, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will tell you about hidden features on Garmin Bounce 2 that make it worth buying this device. The first feature I want to present is customizable temporary boundaries. This feature is included into your connectivity subscription, and you can access it from the child's dashboard. If you go to settings, and in settings you can select boundaries, and in boundaries you can set a temporary boundary for single use or short duration location alerts, ideal for special trips or events where temporary monitoring is needed. Also, the offline music play by via Amazon Kids. So if you go to music in the same settings menu, you can connect the Amazon Music account to your watch and download up to 4 gigabytes of music on your child's watch using this integration, which allows listening to this music offline without needing a connected phone. The next thing is voice message transcriptions, which have improved since the previous version, and also you can send messages, or your child can send you messages using full QWERT keyboard, which is available on this app, and it wasn't an option on the previous version of the Bounce. The next thing is the customizable parental controls. Well, in parental controls itself, you can access the school mode, which will either silence your child's device, or even silent and restrict it if you select the respective option. It will restrict some actions on your device, on your child's app, like playing games, or basically things that can distract your child from focusing on school. And you can set the time span here manually, and also select days when this school mode should be working. You can also manage do not disturb during sleep mode, do not disturb mode during sleep, and additionally you can manage contacts in contacts menu, which is also a subscription feature. However, you can tailor communication options by restricting contacts to approved lists, enhancing safety beyond the basics of calls and messaging blocking. Now the next thing is preloaded educational games on this watch, which are available in the main menu of the watch. If you scroll down, you can find 3 available games. One is a math flash, a game about solving equations, which can increase your child's math skills if they get engaged, if they get if they like this game. Copycat, which is a game for developing good memory by copying patterns that appear on the screen, and Watch Bestie, that is the game that helps you, or your child, develop healthy habits. And the next thing is it's quite controversial. It's the battery time of this device. Well, the battery time of this device is two days, which is not impressive at all, but it can be impressive considering that the watch uses LTE connection all the time, and it's the Bounce 2 still manages to save the battery for up to 2 days, which is not perfect, but much better than competing devices. And these are all the features I wanted to mention in this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to share 7 pro tips for sports and training on Garmin Bounce 2. The first tip I want to share with you is the expanded sports profiles on this watch. It supports a broad array of sports in activities in your app menu. If you swipe down to the bottom of the screen, you can find activities like basketball, soccer, swimming, snow sports, racket sports, water sports, yoga, gym workouts, etc., which allows you to accurately track your device's activity, your child's activity, tailored to their preferences. You can also customize the data screen of the activity. If you select an activity, go to activity settings, you can change, for example, laps for running. There are many different things that you can change here. You can also enable different alerts for each activity, either selecting a custom alert and creating it yourself, or selecting one of the available presets, which will allow you encourage your device, your child during their activities. Also, there is a two-way calling from either from the watch or from the phone, which is available via the connectivity subscription. This watch has both microphone and speaker, which so that you can provide immediate feedback and, for example, encouragement during training using these two-way voice calls. Also, you can track chores and rewards on your well, basically not you, but your child can track them in the tabs menu or on the widgets menu. But this is also a part of the connectivity subscriptions. You can set up the different chores for your child by going to their dashboard, then going to daily chores, and then adding a new one by tapping the three-dot icon and selecting add a new chore. You can add a chore name, the time, the days, and the value. The value is something very interesting, as it lets you set a value for each chore, and once your child completes it, it can they can they can spend the reward in reward section by buying one of these available one of the available rewards that you also set up yourself. These are not the default ones, these are one I set up myself, but you can select a new reward, and then you can either provide a custom name for it, or you can also select one of the custom rewards, set a price for them. You can set a custom icon, and also the rules for achieving the reward right here. And whenever they have enough credits or coins for that, they can redeem it like this. And the next thing is syncing Amazon Music to your child's watch. You can go to settings on your child's dashboard and select music, then Amazon Music, and connect your device to the Amazon Music, and then you can download the music right on the watch. The watch has 4 GB of storage on it, which allows you to add a huge variety of different music, or maybe audiobooks too. And the last thing is I think it's the most obvious ones is the widgets, or as they called in this watch, glances. So you can access or your child can access glances that will tell them exactly how many steps they took today, the active minutes, whether the chores that I recently mentioned, the challenges. They can also play music from here, and you can add many different other widgets to this menu very easily. And that's basically all. That's all I wanted to mention in this video. So thank you so much for watching it. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you 7 secret tricks on Garmin Bounce 2 that Garmin itself never told you about. So the first trick is quite simple, though I find it very useful. If you open the widgets menu or the glances menu on your watch, you don't have to actually scroll to the very bottom of the list in order to remove some widget from here. Instead, you can hold your finger down on it and then press this top button to perform this action, and then the widget will be removed. The next thing I want to tell you about is the voice message transcription. And by the way, the QWERTY keyboard that was presented in this device model, they're both available in messages menu. Unfortunately, it requires a subscription, and I don't currently have it set up on this device. So basically, The Bounce 2 has an improved voice messaging feature that automatically transcribes received voice messages into text for easier reading, which is not which is much which works much better than on previous versions. And also it has a QWERTY keyboard that was not on the original Bounce, so that your child can use the touchscreen QWERTY keyboard for easier and faster messaging and input. The next thing is the Amazon Music integration with parental control. If you go to the settings on your device, on your child's dashboard, and select music, you can connect Amazon Music. This feature works in a way that your kids can listen to selected music from Amazon Music, but you as a parent have full control to curate which songs and audiobooks are allowed on the watch. The next feature is the family challenges. So not only can your child do a challenge, but it can also they can also compete with you in a challenge by going to challenges and then going to daily step challenges. You can check and compare the steps of basically all members of your family who wear Garmin devices, and you can also check the toe-to-toe challenge so that's basically the same thing but in real time. You can learn about this feature more right here. And now the next thing I want to tell you about is the wide international LTE coverage, which is not a trick itself, but what it does is that what I want to tell you about is that Garmin's LTE plans for Bounce 2 support roaming in many countries, so which gives your children connectivity abroad without setting up this feature again. So that's a very competitive edge of this watches. Now the next thing is chores and responsibility tracking in this application. Once again, on your device, on your child's dashboard, you can add new chores by tapping the three-dot icon in the top right corner, then select add new chore. You can add a chore name or select a preset. Then you can add a value and save it. You can add time until this chore must be completed or has to be completed, and then also days. Well, in this case I think 1 day is enough, every other week. And also you can also set an alarm for this chore, then add it. Okay, so that it cannot have a reminder. Okay. And now in the reward section, your child can spend their coins they got from completing chores and buy some rewards. Some of this you can see on the screen. And the last thing I wanted to tell you is the advanced geofencing notifications, which is a unique feature for Garmin, as far as I know. If in settings menu, you can go to boundaries, which is also a paid for feature, but basically what it does is that it allows you to set a temporary boundary for your child, so that you will get a notification if they leave the boundary, the safety area that you set up yourself on the screen or on the map, but basically on the screen of your device. And these are all the features I wanted to tell you about in this video. I hope that you liked it. Please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you 7 customization tricks to make your Garmin Bounce 2 exclusively yours or your child's. Begin by customizing the controls menu. To open the controls menu, hold down the start button or the top button on your watch for at least for a couple of seconds. Once the controls menu appears on the screen, swipe to the very top of it and tap Edit. Now you can remove the controls that you don't need by tapping the X icon next to them and confirming, or you can add some additional ones by clicking Add and selecting the controls that you actually need. Now, the next thing that you can change is shortcuts. To change shortcuts, go to the app menu of the watch and scroll all the way down to Edit, to Settings, open Settings, and here scroll down to System, Shortcuts, and here you can find 3 different shortcuts for holding the Start button, the Back button, and both buttons simultaneously, and you can change the function of each of these gestures in here. Next, also customize your app menu. You can either do this by holding your finger down on the element on your app menu and then either moving it anywhere you like, or removing it by tapping the trash icon next to it, or you can tap Edit button at the very bottom of the list, tap Add, and add some additional applications from this menu. Also, you can adjust your widgets menu by swiping it down from the watch face, and now here you can either hold your finger down on the widget you want to remove or replace, and then either move it on the screen or remove it by tapping the trash icon next to it. And if you want to add some new ones, at the very bottom, tap Add and find the widget that you need and tap on it to add it. Next, what you also can do is this time in your Garmin Junior application, you can set a custom name for your watch. To do this, you have to go to the Home, open your child's dashboard, tap Settings, then in Settings, select Display Text, and now you can set a custom text to your device's watch face. So to do that, you have to enter your text in here. Well, of course, you have to enable this feature. Tap OK, and then you're gonna have to restart your watch. Hold down the Start button for a couple of seconds, and then select Power Off option, and then confirm. Wait until your device is powered off. And once it's powered off, you have to hold down the Start button once again to turn it on. So let's just wait. Okay, now let's turn it on. And let's wait once again until it powers on. Oh, and I actually forgot something. You have to save the setting on the phone and then scroll down to the Edit in your app menu. Once again, to the Settings in your app menu, open Settings and go to Sync and Pair, tap Sync, and actually after that your changes will be applied. So now let's go back to the watch face. And well, no, it doesn't seem too clear, but yeah, the name has changed right here, if you can see it. Okay, and the next thing that you can do is customize your watch face. So go back to app menu, tap watch face, and you can select one of the ones you have or add a new one. And select a watch face for yourself, or rather for your child. Oh, for example, this one. Tap on it, and it will be applied. here it is. Now the last thing I wanted to show in this video is setting up custom boundaries in Garmin Junior app. Once again, tap on settings, and here you can set boundaries by going to boundaries. However, I cannot show you how exactly you can do that, but basically you can set up geofences for your child, so that safe zones with personalized sizes and notifications specific to places your child visits frequently, which is a very useful feature if your child, for example, goes on a trip somewhere or to a friend's house or to a park. You will be notified each time your child leaves these geofences. And so that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will share 10 settings that you should change right now on your Garmin Bounce 2. The first one is customizing the control menu. To do that, you have to hold the top button for a couple of seconds. This will open the controls menu, and if you swipe to the very top of the menu, you can access the edit menu, and this way you can either remove the controls that you or your child doesn't necessarily need, or add some additional ones by tapping add and selecting the controls that you want to add. The next thing is the activities settings, and here are 3 very important settings for activities. Now scroll down the menu to the settings and then find activities. Now select the activity you want to change the setting for example run, and now go to run settings, and now here for example you can select alerts settings. You can add a new alert, either a custom one or an alert for run, walk, pace, time or distance. Basically you can set anything you need here. Also you can enable or disable the auto pause, which will automatically pause the activity whenever your child, for example, stops running. Or you can also disable or enable the touch lock, which will lock the screen of your child's watch in order to prevent misclicks on it. Now the next thing I want to show you, and the one that you need to know about, is creating roles for and adding new family members, which is a very advanced feature here. If you go to the more settings in your application and select family, you can not only add a new member by providing their email address, but you can also select their permission level, either guardian, caregiver or communicator for your child. Now the next thing is editing preset quick replies. So this feature is available with the subscription, of course, as all the communication features. And to change the presets, you have to go to your device, to your child's dashboard, then go to settings, and in settings select preset text messages, and here you'll be able to set up your custom preset messages for your child for quick reply messages whenever to set up the things that your child can may need to say you many times during the day, for example, during the week. And the next thing is setting up silent and restricted school mode or do not disturb mode. In order to do that, you have to go to parental controls in the same settings menu, then go to school mode. You can enable it and set it to either silent or silent and restricted. The silent will silence sounds, vibrations, and notifications, while restricted will additionally block some features on your child's watch to improve their focus on the school subjects. And here you can set the start time, the end time, and days. And in the same way, you can also enable Do Not Disturb during sleep mode, and also set it to either silent or silent and restricted. Now, the next thing is customizing contacts that your child can message or call to by going to contacts in settings and setting up specific contacts that your child can and or cannot communicate with in here using this watch. And also add some trusted Wi-Fi networks in the Wi-Fi menu by tapping the plus icon in the top right corner and adding some Wi-Fi your child may find themselves nearby to improve the GPS signal in buildings. Just select the Wi-Fi that you want to add to the list and provide a password to it. Then tap continue, and the Wi-Fi will be added to the list. You can add up to 7 different Wi-Fis to this list. Also, you can use the shortcut buttons customization. Change the actions of the shortcut buttons on the side of your watch. To do that, go to the main menu and then scroll down to settings, open settings, and find shortcuts here. I think I missed it. No, it's actually in system shortcuts, and here you can set some shortcuts for your device. For example, hold start will open controls, but you can change it to any other option or action that you need. Hold back, which is this button, or start plus back, which by default takes a screenshot. And these are all the settings that I wanted to mention in this video. So thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to present 10 different features you could have not known about on your Garmin Bounce 2. The first feature I want to tell you about is the Wi-Fi setup. It's available if you enter your device's dashboard in app, then go to settings, then in settings, select Wi-Fi, and here you can add different Wi-Fi networks by tapping the plus icon in the top right corner and then selecting a network from the list and providing a password to it, then tap continue, and this way you can improve location accuracy and communication when in range beyond LTE use. The next feature I want to tell you about is boundary. Once again, it's available in the same menu in settings. This settings is available via subscription, and in this boundary menu, you can create single-use geofenced boundaries for special events or outings. You'll get notified once your child crosses the temporary zones. And the next thing I want to tell you about is available in the location tab in the application, and it's the live track toggle. Select your device, select your child, and then swipe its menu slightly to the top, and by switching this toggle to the right, you can enable the live track of your child. And this feature is also available by a subscription, and enabling live tracking helps you basically track them in real time and to know exactly where they are right now. Now the next feature is quick access messaging and calling. So generally speaking, you can access messaging and calling in your application in the Connect menu. Here you can either chat with your child using voice messages, emojis, or your device's keyboard, or you can call them by tapping the call icon in the top right corner of the screen and selecting a child you want to call. On the watch itself, you can access this feature if you swipe to the left, and here you have the phone, the messages, and the check-in features. Now you can also quickly message or contact your child on the location menu if you tap on your child, and here you can select either to send a message to them or to call them. The next feature is very essential to know about. It's press and hold help feature. It's to enable it, you have to press and hold the top button on your watch for about 10 seconds, and then it will trigger the emergency call to the Garmin Junior application, and will also automatically enable the child's live tracking, so you'll know exactly where your child is at, and you'll be able to start speaking with them. And this feature, unfortunately, is also available via the subscription. Now, the next feature I want to tell you about is the school mode, and it is not disturb mode. Again, on your device's dashboard, open settings. In settings, you have to go to parental controls, and here you can enable the school mode, for example, which can either be set to silent, which silence sounds, vibrations, and notifications, or silent and restricted, which also additionally disables some features on the watch. Here you can set the start time, the end time, and the days. And do not disturb during sleep. Again, either silent or silent and restricted. The next thing I want to show you is flashlight mode. To enable the flashlight mode on the watch, you have to hold down the top button for a couple of seconds and then tap on the flashlight. Here you can adjust the flashlight levels, and this is a useful feature for navigating in darker environments. The next thing is the activity variety on the watch. So once again, if you go to the main menu, here you can find activities, and there you can find a bunch of different activities like run, bike, pull, swim, walk, or you can select other and configure other activity. And also the watch has built-in games for your child. They are also available in the main menu. If you scroll a bit down, here are 3 very useful games. The Math Flash, which helps your child develop its math skills by solving equations. Copycat, which helps your child develop memory with copying some patterns that show up on the screen. And Watchy Bestie, which helps your child develop healthy habits by watching the some sort of Tamagotchi, if you are familiar with them, hatches from the egg. And the next thing I want to tell you about is the customizable controls on this watch, which once again are available if you hold down the top button for a couple of seconds. Then you just have to swipe to the top of the screen, tap edit, and now you can add another quick control like alarm clock, brightness, get help, music, notifications, etc. Just select which one you want to add and then tap OK when you're done, and then tap down once again, and now the new features will appear in the control center. And so that's it for this video. I hope that it helps you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to share 10 pro tips for everyday use of your Garmin Bounce 2. The first tip is downloading and installing and setting up the Garmin Junior application, which is the essential app for your Garmin. Also, you really should purchase the subscription, which is available in your child's dashboard in settings menu. Here select connectivity and view options, and select and purchase the subscription that you consider right for you right now. There are two subscription types, either the monthly subscription or the annual subscription. The annual is slightly cheaper than the monthly. The monthly is $10 in US and 11 euros in Europe, and the annual one is $100 in US and $110 in and €10 in Europe. Now, unfortunately, I don't know their price for the rest of the world, but you can always check it in your application. Now, once you do that, the first thing that I would do is taught a child to use the Get Help feature. Once you purchase this subscription, you have to teach your child on how to activate an emergency mode. To do that, just hold down the start button until you see an emergency screen right here. Now, in my case, I don't see it because currently I don't have the purchased subscription. But generally speaking, once this mode is activated, your child's location is sent to you in the live mode, and you will also receive a call from a child and are able to communicate with them instantly. Now, the next thing is connecting to Wi-Fi at home. If you hadn't already, in Wi-Fi, in settings, tap the plus icon, then select the available Wi-Fi nearby. And once you do that, provide a password for the Wi-Fi right here and tap continue. Then select the boundaries for this Wi-Fi, and that will be it. Now, the next thing is customizing controls and shortcuts. So, to customize the shortcuts on your device, you have to open the menu, the app menu screen. Then go to settings, then scroll down to system, and in system you'll find shortcuts, and here you can customize the shortcuts. These are the shortcuts for gestures with your two main buttons, either holding start, holding back button. This is the start one, this is the back one, or holding them together. And you can choose from a huge variety of different functions for this button. Next, you should enable and customize the school mode and the do not disturb during sleep mode in settings, parental controls. Here you can enable the school mode by switching the toggle to the right. Then you can choose one of the available sub modes, either the silent or silent and restricted. Silent disables sounds, vibrations, and notifications, and silent and restricted also applies some restrictions that help your child focus more at school, and the same for do not disturb during sleep. Next, add multiple parent devices. To do that, go to the More section in the app, select Family, then tap Invite Member, provide their email address. They will receive a... Here you can select the permission level, either the guardian, caregiver, or communicator. Also, learn to use the messages and the two-way calling, so you can call your child in the Connect menu in the application using this icon right here. Or you can message them using voice messages, text messages, or emoji. And your child should learn how to use messages, phone, and also the check-in option that instantly sends you their live location. Also, learn to use clocks, or rather teach your child to use clocks. In the clocks you can set alarms, timers, and stopwatches and countdowns, and also learn them them voice commands, or teach them voice commands, but first learn them yourself. So in voice commands you can, for example, set an alarm for 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, and after that, if the voice command recognized your command, it will add, for example, an alarm, or will perform any other feature on your device. And also, what you should do is set up the steps goal on your device's watch. To do that, go back to settings and select daily step goal, and here provide a value that you think is realistic for your child, and tap OK. And at this point, these are all the tips I wanted to mention in this video. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I will show you the best settings for everyday use that you must change on Garmin Bounce 2. So let's start with the notification alerts. You can access the notification alerts from the More section in your Garmin Junior application on your phone. If you go to the More section, then select App Settings, Notifications. Here you can adjust all the notifications and switch the toggle on to the ones that you want to receive and disable the ones that you don't need. The next thing is turning off the auto pause for the activity types that you have the auto pause on. To do that on your watch, you have to go to the main menu and then open settings, and in settings scroll down to activities section, open it, and select the activity that you want to change the settings for. So, for example, run settings, and here we can disable the auto pause if you have it enabled by selecting auto pause off, and this way the pace tracking will be more accurate than with the auto pause enabled. The next thing is adjusting vibration and sounds on your child's watch. To do that, go back to the main menu of the watch and scroll down to settings. Now in settings, go to sounds and vibe. Here you can adjust the volume for voice and system by moving these sliders, and also adjust the vibration in the respective menu by enabling or disabling some vibration types. Also adjust the do not disturb mode and enable the do not disturb mode and school mode in your application. If you open your child's dashboard, go to settings, and here in settings you have to go to parental controls. Here you can enable or disable the school mode. You can set your watch to silent or silent and restricted if you want to also remove or apply some restrictions on some features of the device during your child's school time, so that the child can stay more focused on the subjects. Also enable and adjust the do not disturb during sleep mode in this menu. And now the next thing is customization of the controls menu. To access the controls menu, hold the top button of the watch for a couple of seconds, and now to adjust it, select edit at the very top of the controls list. Now you can remove unwanted controls by tapping the X icon and then tapping OK icon to confirm. You can add new controls by tapping Add and adding some controls that your child might actually need. Also, customize the trusted Wi-Fi networks on your smartphone. So to do this, go to the Wi-Fi section in the settings, in the devices settings. To add a new network, tap the plus icon in the top right corner of the screen, and then select the network that you want to add, provide a password to it, and tap continue. And this way you will add a new Wi-Fi network so that your GPS tracking can be more accurate within the building. Plus, it will use much less battery than LTE. Also, go back to settings and change the steps goal for your child to the one that you consider more realistic. For example, if this one doesn't fit your expectations, or you might just basically might seem too big, or maybe too small for you, just change the step goal in here. And the next thing I want to show you is editing preset quick replies. However, I cannot change you exactly how to do that, since that's a feature that comes with a subscription and I don't currently have it active on this device. But in settings menu, you can go to presets, text messages, and change them to whichever you find more relevant for your child. Also, you can go to display text, enable show display text, and instead of Garmin, your child will get a custom text with their name here in their basically on the watch face. Tap OK, and now let's see. Hasn't changed yet. I guess we should restart the watch to apply this setting. But basically, yeah, you can change it to anything that you like. For example, I suppose to change it for your child's name. And the last settings to change is located in the main menu. Here you can change the watch face for your watch. Here are the you can set a photo from your smartphone as your watch face, or you can select one of the default ones, or you can even create a new watch face for yourself or for your child rather. Just select one of the presets, for example, and this way you can change your watch face. And these are all the settings I wanted to show you in this video, so thank you for watching it. Okay, one last thing, I didn't apply all the settings, so now let's check if no, it didn't happen, unfortunately. I was hoping for the Garmin to finally change to junior, but no, it doesn't seem to do so. It seems that we have to restart the watch for this setting to apply. Now, I hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video, I want to tell you about the best features you should try on your Garmin Bounce 2. Let's start with some basics, like notifications menu that is available once you swipe the home screen to the top. Here your child can track their steps, their active minutes, the weather outside, their active chores, challenges, music. They can also set countdowns, and also access some of the games quickly. You can also customize the notification menu by adding some glances available in here. Tap and add. Now the next feature I want to tell you about is location. the live track, locating your child, and the map view. All of these features available in this tab in the application. They are available by a subscription, by a connectivity subscription, which is available if you go to home, go to your child's dashboard, select settings, and in settings find connectivity, then view options, select a subscription, and set up a subscription for yourself and your child. You can choose between the monthly standard plan and the annual standard plan. Let me skip for now. Okay, so I'm just briefly gonna explain what it does. Here you can check your device's location. You can get directions to get to the child's location. You can live track their location in real time, and you can basically view them their location from the map. You can also change the map styles in here, from standard to satellite to terrain. Now, the next feature I want to tell you about is chores and rewards program that is available again in your child's dashboard. Here you can add some daily chores by going right here and tapping add chores. Now you can add a chores name, either enter it yourself or select one of the available presets. For example, do homework, and go back and set a value for this challenge, or for this chore, excuse me. Tap save, then select time. Here we actually have to select time due, so do homework before 6 p.m. Okay, and here we can add some days to do that, and you can also add an alarm for this chore, and then tap OK in the top right corner to add the chore. So today we have no chores to do. And now the reward program is also set up by yourself. To set add a reward, go to rewards. Here we already have a bike ride reward. Let's add a new one, for example. Here you can set the price for it, the reward icon, and here you have a bunch of different rewards. Okay, so for example, let's go with an ice cream. Now, reward name. Here you can either provide a reward name, or you can choose one of the presets. There is actually an ice cream preset, so tap OK. And now your child can gather coins by completing chores, and then they will be able to buy themselves rewards for these coins. So let's actually add some coins to see what it looks like. Tap save, and now let's redeem a reward. Tap redeem, and after that the coins meter changes, and the reward is now gained by a child. Now the next feature is connectivity. In Connect tab on your application, you can connect with the child by either calling them. You can also text them using voice messages, using text, or emoji. And your child can do that too from their smartwatch. If you go to the main menu, you have phone, messages, and check-in features. All of these features are available by subscription. So the phone and messages are understandable features, while check-in sends you the location of the child. Now, there is also an emergency feature you must know about. To activate it, your child have to hold down this side button for around 10 to 15 seconds, and then the emergency icon will appear on the screen. And as you can see, this is also available by a subscription. Now, the next feature I want to tell you about is the sleep tracking, which is also available. So in the sleep menu, you can track the sleep of your child. So and get to know more about their sleep habits and behaviors. You can also manually add a sleep. Select date, bedtime, wake time. Now the next thing I want to show you is the school mode and do not disturb mode for your child, which you can also set up from the settings right here. Just go to the settings, then let's find do not disturb mode. Actually, give me a moment. And in settings, go to parental controls. Here you can enable school mode, which will limit watch sounds and features during specific times, so your child can focus better. So for example, you can choose a silent mode, which will silence sounds, vibrations, and notifications. And you can also add restrictions to it, which will restrict the access to all features. Here you set the start time, the end time, and days when the school mode is active. And do not disturb is the mode that lets your child focus to sleep better. Again, you can choose from silent and restricted mode. Now, the next the next feature is boundaries, which again is only available by a subscription, but it basically lets you set a boundary on a map, and if your child leaves this boundary, you will get notified on your smartphone about it. And now the next thing is actually available on the watch itself. So let's go back to the apps menu, and here let's scroll down to voice commands. It's actually an awesome feature for your child because, for example, because you can basically navigate, or they basically can navigate the watch using this one feature. Let me say something. For example, set an alarm for 7 a.m. next morning. Okay, and now let's check the clocks menu. Alarms, and as you can see, one alarm is on, and I'm not sure why it's not exactly 7 a.m., but still, this alarm was added with just one message. Now, the next cool feature here is music and games. Well, for music, you have to first set up Amazon Music in your account. If you once again select settings, on your child's dashboard, then go to music, and here you can select an Amazon Music connection. Tap connect Amazon Music and proceed by following the instructions. Now, as for games, you have 3 different games, or rather your child. The first one is the Math Flash, which is about solving some simple math equations. The next one is Copycat, which is about copying some patterns that show up on the screen, and your child has to copy them. And the Watchy Bestie is the game about developing healthy habits. It's I suppose it's somewhat like Tamagotchi, if you are familiar. So you just develop a healthy habits, and the egg hatches, and that's it. I think that's all the features I wanted to mention in this video. I hope that you find even more while using this device. I hope that you found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, in front of me is Garmin Bounce 2, and in this video I will provide 5 reasons to buy this smartwatch and 3 reasons to avoid it. So let's start with what this fancy little thing is all about. This device is generally designed for parents to keep track of their children without giving them a smartphone. And as I said before, I will provide you with 5 pros and 3 cons for a smartphone. So let me start with the advantages of this device. The first advantage is GPS and safety. I would rather say that this is an advantage comparing to the previous Bounce original model. Generally, just as an info for everyone, it features GPS tracking with geofencing alerts to notify parents when kids enter or leave designated safe zones, offering peace of mind for child safety. And the GPS is slightly better than in the original Bounce watch. Still, the dual band GPS hasn't improved. Therefore, GPS will work worse if if you live in a tall city with high buildings, or if your child is well. So GPS works worse beneath tall trees and tall buildings, and also it cannot accurately provide you with the route if it's a fast travel route. So if your child is traveling on a bus, you will not see the clear route. You'll see things on a map like route skips. Well, basically it's not good at curving the routes. You know, at the places when you took the turn, etc. It will just provide you with a simplified view of the route. So it's not too accurate, and that's just a relative advantage, I would say. Now the next feature is communication. So this device supports calls, it supports two-way texting with a full on-device keyboard, and of course voice messages, because this device is, I think, 43 millimeters in width. Not inch. I'm not sure what it is in inches, like 1.2, I think, or 1.4, and it enables easy and constant communication between parents and kids, unfortunately for a price of a subscription. Now the next feature of this device is its design and display. Well, it has a stylish design, especially compared to the previous model. Well, you can check it out for yourself. This device really looks premium, I'd say. And it also features an AMOLED display, comparing to the original Bounce LCD, which has a better image. Since it's a child device, I would say that none of these displays are well suited for your child's eyes. But still, AMOLED is slightly better than the LCD display in the original Bounce. And the next feature I want to tell you about is its durability and waterproofing. It's rated 5 ATM waterproof, which makes this device basically suitable for swimming and impactful water activities, making it robust for active kids. So yeah, the waterproofness and the durability of this device is generally an advantage. That there is no excuses to it. And as for the last advantage is that this device generally offers a lot of additional features like activities with tracking using the device on your smartphone. It also has educational games, so it's very interactive for kids. It provides you with games like games that are meant to increase your child's well activities and general healthcare. It sets goals for your child. Goals, I mean, like walking goals, step goals, and all the other kind of exercises goals, etc. And it's very interactive for kids. It also has music capabilities, including Amazon Music, providing a fun and motivational experience for children. Now, that was the last advantage I wanted to tell you about. Now let's skip to the disadvantages of the smartphone. The first disadvantage is the price. The Bounce 2 is priced $300, which is double the cost of the original Bounce, and may be seen as expensive compared to other kids' smartwatches. So it's really hard to recommend this device for the owners of the original Bounce device, considering that it doesn't provide too much new or too many new advantages, except for messages and other connectivity features, which are also paid for. So generally speaking, if you are considering this device as a new one, and then maybe this is the purchase of this smartwatch is justifiable in such case. But if you already own the Bounce, the original Bounce, then I'd rather think about it take your time and think about it if you really need this watch for your child. Now the next con is battery life. It offers only up to 2 days of battery life, which is the same as for the original Bounce, which may require frequent charging and can be inconvenient for continuous use. So generally speaking, well, it's a well, 2 days of working. It's not the worst number I've ever encountered in smartwatches, but still it requires some organization from a person who's buying this device. I would expect more for this price, honestly. Now the last con I want to tell you about is LTE and subscription prices. Since as I said, you have to pay $300 for this smartwatch, and still the subscription price in the US and Canada, I think it's $10 a month or 100 a year. Now for Europe is 11 euros a month, and either 100 or 110 euros a year. I'm not sure for the other regions, but generally speaking, it's quite expensive as for a subscription to have connection with your watch. Basically, the subscription itself covers things like, well, let me actually check, so I know what I'm talking about. It's covers communication like voice calling, recorded voice messaging, text messaging, location, which includes location tracking, boundary enter and exit, and safety features, which includes assistance with family members. So basically, the subscription for this device covers all the essential features of it, which just doesn't seem fair for me to pay such a subscription price when you have already paid so much for the device. And also, besides having a big price, which is well, maybe not a problem for everyone, but still there have been user supports, user reports of LTE connectivity issues, and yeah, and generally speaking, this watch is not very sometimes it's not responsive, especially if you're using it in a building. Sometimes it may lag. Basically, the GPS tracking only works well in the works relatively well, but it only works well enough, at least for me, from my experience of testing it. It only works well enough when you are outside and not under tall trees or under tall buildings, as I said before. And so, generally speaking, it's really hard to decide on this smartwatch. But I really hope I helped you with that. And to summarize all I said, the Garmin Bounce 2 is well designed. It has a lot of features in it, and it has strong safety and communication capabilities with some, some concerns about casual lags, and still comes with a higher price tag and some battery and, as I mentioned before, connectivity trade-offs. So I really hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will share 20 beginner tips and tricks for Garmin Bounce 2. First of all, download and set up the Garmin Junior application. You can download it either from the App Store or from the Google Play Store on an Android device. It's the essential application without which you basically practically don't have any features on this device. This is the application for the parents. Primarily for you to set up everything for your child's watch, and once you download it and signed into your Garmin account, the first thing I would recommend you doing is purchasing the connectivity subscription, as basically it's the essential subscription, and it's responsive for most of the features this device presents, like calling, GPS tracking, and things like messages, setting boundaries for a child. There is a lot different things. So all you have to do is go to your child's dashboard right here, go to settings, then find connectivity here, and here you'll find under view options you'll find two subscription types. One is the monthly subscription, and one is the earliest annual subscription. The annual is slightly cheaper, though. The monthly subscription is, I think, $10 for US and Canada, and €11 for Europe, and annual one costs either $100 or $110 for US and Canada, and €110 for Europe. Now the next step is connecting to the Wi-Fi, and also add different Wi-Fi's to this list. By tapping the plus icon, selecting different Wi-Fi's your child might find themselves nearby, because this way it will improve the GPS tracking in buildings, and it will also help you save battery on your Garmin, as the Garmin itself uses LTE for GPS tracking, and the basic GPS tracker for it. Wi-Fi uses much less battery, and once your child is nearby the Wi-Fi, the available Wi-Fi, it will switch to the Wi-Fi automatically, and therefore it will save battery on your device. So just yeah, I started speaking too much. Okay, so just select the network that you want to connect to, provide a password, and tap continue, and the network will be added to the networks list. Also, once you purchase the connectivity subscription, you can start setting boundaries, which are temporarily geofences for your child, that allow you to set regions like home, maybe some park, school, friend's house, and many other different geofences that will let you know whenever child left the safe zone or the geofence. So that's a great security feature for you as a parent. Now the next thing is the do not disturb mode, and what's even more interesting is school mode, which is presented in this in this watch. It's available again in the settings menu. Go to the parental controls. Here you can enable the school mode, which can either be set to silent or silent and restricted. Well, silent and restricted will restrict some additional features on your child's watch. I think things like games. There are 3 pre-installed games on this watch. So basically, it will restrict all the things that might distract your child from focusing on the subject. And so you can also set a do not disturb during sleep. Just like in the case of school mode, you can set either silent or silent and restricted option. Now the next thing is customizing your watch faces. To customize your watch faces, go to the apps menu on the watch, select watch face, and then you can either select a watch face from the gallery, or you can add a new one by tapping plus icon and setting one of the available watch faces. For some reason, it looks for me like some bug that I encountered on this watch. No, yeah, so you can customize watch faces and set one of the presets or a watch face from the gallery on your device. You can also add multiple guardians, which is very cool and very important feature on your device. In order to set add multiple guardians and basically family members, you have to go to the more in the application, then go to the family, and in family select invite member, provide their email address, and select their permission level here. Now the next feature, which is also available via the subscription, is the two-way calling. Basically what it means is that both your child and you can call each other. You can call your child using your smartphone and this application, using the Connect tab, and your child can simply enable a phone on their watch. You can also send voice messages. Yeah, in your case, you just have to select a chat with your child and start speaking to record an audio message, and your child can go to messages and select either the keyboard input or a voice input. Also, the personalization of the activity profiles is a very important thing. Generally speaking, this device provides a huge variety of different activities tailored to your child's preferences. You can find things like basketball, soccer, gym, yoga, winter sports, racket sports, motorsports, and even more. Most of these, or at least most, Some of these are customizable. For example, if you select run, you can go to run settings. Here you can select alerts and add a new alert, either a custom one or one of the presets. You can also change labs, which will change the view of the activity, and also adjust the settings for your child's activity here. Now, you can also set daily step goals in the application. To do that, go to the home section, go to your child's dashboard, go to settings, and here you can set a daily steps goal. If this number seems unrealistic for you, then you can simply provide a new one, then save settings and synchronize your Garmin with your phone. Now, you can also check the games. I think I mentioned them before. In the apps menu, you can find games like Math Flash, Copycat, and Watchy Bestie. Basically, Math Flash is the game which provides many fun mathematical equations. They're pretty simple for kids, and this way your child can improve their math skills. Copycat is for improving your child's memory. Your child basically has to copy some patterns that appear on your screen. And Watch Bestie is an app for creating or developing healthy habits. Now, you can also set alarms and timers in clocks. Here you can set alarms, timers. You have stopwatch and countdowns. So yeah, that's I don't know, not much to say about it. And also use the rather teach your child to use the check-in feature, which is a very quick way to let you know about the child's location. In my case, it's removed, but I think by default it has to be in the app menu. So the check-in feature basically sends you the child's location in one moment, so you can easily get to know where they are right now. And also in the application, you can go to settings and check your contacts. You can manage the contacts. You can manage people who your child can contact with, and you can add quick contacts to their contacts list. There is some big customization variety in this menu. Now you can also customize your controls menu. And to customize the controls menu, you have to hold your finger down on the start button, which is the top button on your watch. Here you have some basic controls, but you can edit this list by tapping edit and then removing the controls that you don't need, or adding some new ones by tapping add and providing some new controls. Besides, you can also adjust the widgets menu. You can either hold your finger down on a widget and move it along the screen, or you can remove it, or you can edit and add a new one to the list. Also, you can save your battery, which is a good tip, by disabling the wrist gestures. To do that, you have to go to the apps menu, then open the settings, and here go to system, then go to no, not here. Give me a moment. Yeah, so in settings, go to display and brightness, and scroll down to wake on gesture. And this way you will save your device's battery, because it will disable it will disable enabling your device by accident. And also You can you can use Amazon Music for in the device settings. Go to Music, Amazon Music. Here you can connect to the Amazon Music profile and then upload the music to your child's watch. There is 4 gigabytes of available storage, which allows you for a good variety of different songs and audiobooks. And one other trick is editing your child's profile by changing the display text. So in the display text, you can set a custom text, and then confirm, save your settings, and then sync your device with your watch. To do that, you have to go to settings, sync and pair, sync, and once your devices are synced, on your watch face, you will see a customized name instead of Garmin. In my case, it's HardReset, but it's hardly seen from there. And the last tip I want to share with you is that you have to also always keep your firmware or software updated. So in the settings menu, go to System, Software Update, and check for updates every once in a while. They actually add some cool features, like the last update added the calculator and tips for your child, and a calculator which looks pretty cool. I think it's a very useful tool for your child in school. And so these were the 20 beginner tips, and I was glad to share them with you. I hope that you liked them, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.